just about ready to roll. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees.
Trent Grisham.
And we're underway here in the home opener.
1 o'clock.
Ball.
Check swing went around. That is strike 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball. Nice grab. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Batting second.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
Here in Phoenix, and just getting settled into this one. The 0-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And one away. One out man at first. And up next for New York, Aaron Judge.
Ball.
Ripped to third and caught.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
This one in the air, center field. Thomas should have this one. And that's the third out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And taking the ball for the Yankees, Tim Hill. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, it's a 3-pitch mix in the repertoire for this starter. He's going to have to command all 3 if he's going to have success on the hill today.
Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that one hammered. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Ball 1.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the third and final game of the series.
Ball 2.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Rice takes it in for the out. One away. So now with one away and a man at second, Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Runner breaks for third and a sac bunt here. Tosses to first. 2 down.
Really nice technique right there to get that sac bunt down. Advances that runner up another base. That was his job. He got it done.
No, inside.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. In the air, right field. And that's the inning. Back here in the desert, top of the second, Giancarlo Stanton stepping in now for the Yankees. Line drive to short and caught. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Second baseman John Chisholm Jr.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Popped up. Perdomo under it. And there's 2 down. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
Ball 1. Ball.
No score here in the second. Sliced hard but foul. 2 down, nobody on. That's ripped into the outfield. And that is that. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the second. Carlos Santana stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. 1-2 now. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Brings it in, 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 6, left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
This one in the air, right field. And that's a fair ball. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Nolan Arenado. And a foul ball.
That's a ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Out towards right center field. And it falls. There comes the throw. That holds the runner at second base.
A couple of singles back-to-back. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you, no matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late. And he just fought it off.
Runners on the move. Trying to move the runners over. Tosses to first. The runners move up on the sacrifice. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for Diamondbacks. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1. On the ground to third. McMahon fires over to first. And that is that. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Caballero in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Makes the catch. 1 down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Ryan McMahon, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. In the air, left field. Gurriel on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Reached on an infield single his first time.
Center fielder Trent Grisham.
That one's in there, 0-1. On the ground. And it gets by him. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
In the air, left side. And that is that. As we go to the last of the third, Garrett Cole gets handed the rock out of the pen.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
That one fouled off.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. You know, only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts.
Ground ball right side. Chisholm. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Next offering is fouled back.
Ball 1.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Ground ball left side. McMahon fires over to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. This is Corbin Carroll. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
In the dirt, and now it's even 1-1.
Ball inside.
Right through there for a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. It's a K from the Cole train. Back here in the desert, start of the fourth, Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees.
You know, these Yankees, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits, so they might want to be a little more selective up there.
High.
No. Lay off that pitch down.
On the ground, a second, might be two. Over to Perdomo. That's one. Back to first, and that is a double play. Base is empty after the play. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now.
Inside.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Broken back, ground ball to second. Marte whips it to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back here at Chase Field, here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Ildemaro Vargas. On the ground, right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. 1 pitch and 1 out. Torey Lovullo making a move for a new bat. Peyton Smith looking to start something with 1 gone. Towards first, Rice. The tag, and he's out.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Gurriel gets a piece. 2 down, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to the right side. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out. The relay safe at second, and he gets back in.
For the Diamondbacks, designated hitter, Nolan Arenado.
Here comes Gurriel. Fires it to the plate. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied. So 2 down. Alek Thomas now. Check swing, but he went too far. And the count is 0-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The strikeout, and the second of the game for the Coltrane. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Next offer in there for a strike. Strike one.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Takes it in for the out. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Gurriel turns to the right on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Jose Caballero. Stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. Up the middle. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Up next for the Yankees.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first baseline. Beat the throw pretty easily.
That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over.
Runner takes off. It's a pitch out. Go to second. Out. And that'll end the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way. And it's gone. A gigantic blast. And they add a...
You know, these D-backs doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Comebacker to the mound. Gets it to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Here's Ketel Marte.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. 2 down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, right fielder Corbin Carroll.
That's outside. And that's ball 1. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Last half of inning number 5. Lined, and that's a base hit. So man aboard. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Ildemaro Vargas. Runner on the go. Hard liner. And that'll do it. Back here in the desert. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Everything came together for him. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Carroll settles underneath it. And there's 1 down. 1 out, man at first. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. On the ground, right side. Nice stop from his knees, the throw. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder Aaron Judge.
Out to center. Thomas gets under it. And that is that. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the inning, Peyton Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Tosses to first.
Out of there.
Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Up and in. Ball 1. Gurriel, 32 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Foul ball. Here's a 1-1. Gurriel gets a piece. Here's a 1-2. What a stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. So now it's Nolan Arenado. On the ground to third. Throws across the diamond, and they get Arenado for the out. And that's the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Ben Rice. The Yankees looking to rally. So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Brandon Garcia.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations. So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 0-2.
Ball too high.
He's really
Inside.
tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
That's hard hit on the line. And a base hit right there. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Now here is Austin Wells.
Catcher Austin Wells.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Tying run at the plate. Called strike right there.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
And down on strikes he goes, and that'll do it. Set for the last half of the seventh. Digging in, Alec Thomas.
Center fielder, Alec Thomas.
Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Waste no time there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel.
Runner takes off for third, and he lays one down the left side. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Oh, you can tell he was sniffing that hit all the way. Great hustle getting down the line.
At the plate, Geraldo Perdomo. This one in the air, center field. Grisham under it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. Ketel Marte up to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Now they get the runner and a rundown. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out.
That's a check.
Gets a check
What do you
swing.
got?
Appeal to third. Did not go. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the seventh.
What do you got?
Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Didn't go. 2-2 now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Inside. And the count's full. Fights it off. He'll see another. On the ground to first. Here's the tag, and he's out. Inning over. Back here in the desert, we go to the 8th.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W. Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that.
Pitcher on here, Cade Stroud.
24, Cade Stroud.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Oh, 0-2 now.
Ball.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Runner on the go. Smoked on the ground to second. Throws to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. So back to the top of the order. And now the center fielder, Trent Grisham. On the ground to first. And that's a fair ball. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. And they cut the lead to 2.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
The tying run at the plate. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as...
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. Cody Bellinger blasts one out. And we have a tie ball game. It's 3-3. Here comes Aaron Judge.
Hurry.
Just
Outside.
missed.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
High fly ball, right field. Carroll gets there. He's under it. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run, not allowing it to stay in the head. Going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one. That. A mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Cracks his bat and pops him up. Perdomo settles under it, and that is that. Back here at Chase Field, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
No, that's a ball.
This one in the air, center field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, third baseman, Gilden Morrow, Vargas.
Now, Pavin Smith. He's grounded out a couple of times. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Brent Pedrick.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Slider right there.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Comes up empty. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back here in the desert, now up as the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That one fouled hard the other way. Oh, 0-2 now.
Ball
That's
outside.
a really good take.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. On the mound now, Taylor Clark.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And that one is lifted in the air. Carroll moving under this one. And that quickly 2 away. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells.
Yep.
Inside, just missed. Clark, 32 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2015. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Popped up. He makes the grab, and that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Gurriel.
Left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Gurriel gets a piece. And that one fouled off.
O2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
That's a check.
Swing.
Did he
Now
swing?
look down to first. And he punches him out. He went around.
Diamondback designated hitter, Nolan Arenado.
Out towards right center field. Judge drifts towards it. 2 up, 2 down. Now up next for Arizona, Alek Thomas.
Center fielder, Alek Thomas.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. And the winning run is aboard.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well. Swing and came away with
Camilo Doval on to pitch here. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Swing and he breaks his bat. That's a foul ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Trying to send this to extra innings. Out to short. On the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out. Back here at Chase Field, on to extra innings. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees.
No, that's a ball.
That's
Ball
off the
2.
inside corner, and that's ball 2. Late swing fouled off. Man at second. That's to third. Zips it across. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman Ryan McMahon.
That clips the corner. This one in the air, center field. Thomas settles underneath it. 2 away now. Now here's Trent Grisham.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Line drive, and this one looks like trouble. Runner around third on his way to the plate, and they've got the lead in extra innings. Now they've got him in a rundown. pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Ball.
Right side. Slings to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. On to the bottom of the 10th. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Geraldo Perdomo.
In today's game, outs are valuable, so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him.
He's trying for third. Trying to move him over here. In plenty of time to first, but the tying run moves up to third, so they'll be happy with that.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
Now Corbin Carroll. The dish for a big. You get back. Just missed. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. A squeeze, and he gets it down. Makes the grab, throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees strand the tying run on base to win it.